love you. Hello, welcome to the Native Wildman channel. Your host, Sean Catfish Wilson speaking. And welcome to another Tea Time Tuesday. So for today's tea, we're going to do my own mix, like normal, but this is actually going to be an infusion. As you see, I've got quite a few ingredients here, so it's going to be a decent batch. So good thing most of these ingredients in here I know I like. So first we'll start with the hibiscus, and we will do 2 scoops of the hibiscus. Next will be rose hip. We will do 1 scoop of the rose hip, mainly because rose hip doesn't have much flavor. Next is rose petal. That smells good. We're going to do 2 scoops of the rose petal. Next is spearmint. Spearmint. Spear of the mint. Do 1, 2, basically we're going to do 2 of everything except for 2 of the ingredients in here. Next is pepper of the mint. Pepper of the mint. And do 2 scoops of the peppermint. Then last, to add a wee bit of sweetness to it, we are going to add some stevia leaf. Licorice root has a better sweet taste to it, flavor, but due to borderline high blood pressure, I can't have licorice because it can raise your blood pressure. So that's just something to take note. Study your herbs and stuff before you make an infusion. I mean, they all have benefits and pluses and minuses. Break up some of these rose hips that I see in here. I should have done that first. I really need to invest in the mortar and pestle. Anybody want to send me a mortar and pestle? That way I can do some of this stuff easier. Just kidding. I mean, if you want to, that's absolutely fine if you want to support my channel by getting me a utensil I could use for my videos. So, and it would be very, very much appreciated. Alright, so we got it mixed up, and that's what it looks like. Okay, now that we got this mixed up, I'm going to put this to the side, or well, not to the side, but we're going to get my cup. My famous cup here. we're going to do 2 scoops. That should be enough for the amount of tea, or the amount of the infusion I'm going to make. And I will have some left over, but that's okay. I've got glass jars I can put things in. Then we are going to fill up the water. A wee bit more. There you go. Yeah, the handle on that thing can get hot sometimes. And I'm cheap, so like my old socks, I reuse them for rags and stuff, or to grip hot things, so why not reuse, or a bad shirt, use it for a rag or something, you know. Reuse the stuff if you can. Find a use for it. Alright, starting out with Shadowbird. Big Tiny's Outdoors, Gonzo's, Bluminati Ninja, Rodino's Local Taste Better. If you're ever in the Manhattan area, go check them out. Danny Day's Homestead, Victoria May, The Quiet Listener, Women Carry Knives, A Therapeutic Edge. Do something kind for somebody. Ellen's Oolong from Ellen's Planet Tea. Crossover Paranormal Society, Hugamoo, 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 The Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla. Catching Them Fish, Galside the Living, Big Red EDC, Yonan's Edge, Spirit Brothers UK, My Bad Adventures, Grumpy Grunt, Maddisfaction, the Squirrel King. Also check out Squirrel's Magnet Fishing, the Sunfish King. It's kind of cool how it looks on the camera. Native Wild Man, Anything is Possible, The Fly Smith, EDCQ, On the Wild Side. If you're ever in the Manhattan area, go check them out. They have an awesome store and they're really awesome people. The Laugh Channel, Off the Hook Outdoors for custom baits. Look no further. He does soft plastic baits for bass fishing, and also he does pan fishing stuff and ice fishing, soft plastic. So go check him out. He makes some really awesome plastic. Smoky Mountain Knife Works, ODC for EDC, Hog Deer 79, Hunting Fishing Taxidermy, Wild Japan, Some Old Man Outdoors, True Budget EDC, Angling Spiders, Lefty EDC, Gel Bait and Tackle, Chillin' Indiana Carl, the Sunfish King. Oh, he's cool enough he gets 2. They're all really cool people. Matt's Fishing Mission, Zach Stuff, Nice Fast. And I said those are ready, so there we go. Also check out Red's Fishing and Jerry's Fishing and Powder Works. I have to write it down. I have them shared in my community tab today. Well, by the time you'll see it, it'll be last weekend. So they're shared on my community tab. The 2 that I just mentioned, Red Fishing and Jerry's. Also check out Izzy Pops, Gully Pop. Really awesome channels. So, let's go. Man, look at that beautiful color. Ooh, that smells delicious. So you guys have seen this before. This is my Benchmade Hidden Canyon Hunter drop point knife, S30VN steel, or S30V, sorry. I've been using this knife for a minute now for cutting through shad, crappie, other bait fish, and it performs really, really good. I haven't needed to sharpen it. It's still got a really good edge on it. I could touch it up a little, but it's a bait knife, so it doesn't need to be super, super sharp, and it's going to be cutting through bone, so and I'm not seeing any nicks on the blade, so it's a little bit pricey, but if you can afford it or save up for it, definitely worth the buy. Definitely worth a buy. It's pretty lightweighted. It has a really, really nice leather sheath. And it's been a really good knife so far. And then I just got this fella here. This one. Okay, you got to make sure you get a firm grip on it. Okay, we've got the awesome leather sheath like the other one. That's why I got it. Is because it's basically its bigger brother. This is the Saddle Mountain Skinner. And it's definitely sharper than the other one, but it's brand new. But the other one's not far off, honestly. I mean, I can feel the apex of the blade gripping up my in my fingerprint lines. And this one so far has been, I've only used it once, but it's been equally impressive. I really like these grooves they put in here. Makes it awesome for that pinch grip. Handle's really nice and comfortable. It has jimping like the other one in a couple different places. Same steel, S30V. Nice wood handles. And they're also removable, so which means that you might be able, I haven't really looked too much, but you might be able to find replacement handles for them, but I like these ones. That and they definitely go with the sheath. It's kind of like an old-fashioned look with, or it's a modern look with an old-fashioned take. Yeah, modern look with, or something like that. I don't know. You decide. Really good knife. And they both run a little over $200. I got them both at Academy Sports. Huh. Fishing line. What? So, this is kind of be a knife and fishing video. Because I knew I wouldn't be able to spend too much time on the knives. They're both really good Benchmades. I definitely believe they're worth the price. So what I have here is my favorite brand of fish hooks. These are Gamakatsu Octopus Circle hooks. With the bent eye, I've mentioned this before, you want to snell them. They still got fishing line on them, but I'll eventually cut that off when I get them back ready to rigged up in my tackle box. And of course you see I've smashed the barb down on them, and that's so I can get the hook out of the fish's mouth a lot easier. Since I catch and release, less damage I can do to the fish, the better. This is a size 8 8/0. This is an 8/0 circle hook, and this is a 5/0 circle hook. So if you want to get into catfishing and you're a beginner and you're looking for a good hook, I would suggest the 5/0 hook first. It will catch big fish and small fish alike. Unlike some of these bigger hooks, I do have a 12/0 Hooker's terminal tackle, which is a really good hook. But I didn't feel like going to get one or cutting it off my line right now. So, then you've got a couple different types of barrel swivels. This is a really good one. It's oh, I can't remember the name of it. It starts with an S, and this is just a normal eagle claw barrel swivel. They do tend to stick a little bit, as these ones definitely turn a lot better, but for this size here and this size here, you get the same amount, but you're definitely getting better quality with these, in my opinion. Cosmo, I love you. You knocked the chair backing down, then you come running to my feet. Silly bird. Silly bird. That's my perch. Don't be putting stuff up there. I love you. I love you. Aw, you're such a pretty bird. Alright. So, yeah, it's a nice, lovely maroon, kind of a lighter maroon color. Definitely picking up both the peppermint and spearmint in it. And you're definitely picking up the rose in it. And you do kind of get that sweet smell from the stevia leaf. So, I'm really enjoying the color of this tea. And that's a hibiscus that darkens it up. Plus a rose petal will kind of make it a slight pink color. Ooh. Just the right touch of sweetness. You don't want to go overboard with stevia leaf because it can be overpowering. So I'm definitely getting the 2 mints together, plus that slight sweetness of the stevia leaf, and then the kind of tanginess of the hibiscus, and a little bit of that rose. Not much of the rose. The rose is in there because of the vitamin C and other vitamins it has, but mainly the vitamin C, so that's why I wanted to talk to you a little bit about my new knife and some circle hooks. So, and some, well, hook sizes, a couple different hook sizes, and a couple different type of style of barrel swivels. Spro, I think it's Spro is the name of it. Yeah. This is definitely a good herbal tea, or an herbal infusion. Almost caught myself calling it a tea. It is not a tea because it does not have the tea leaves in it from the tea tree. remember that. No tea leaves, it's an infusion. If it has tea leaves, then it's a tea. Oh. And one last thing I wanted to show you. This is my favorite style spinner. I don't know where you can, or top water buzzbait, I don't know where you can get that style head at. Most of the ones I see have kind of a bullet style. What would make this better if it had a 3-prong blade on it, but it is what it is. And then the rest of it I hand tied, and I've caught plenty of fish off of this. It's been a really good bait. As you can see, it's been thrown quite a bit, scuffed up. So Dude, is that a new Bloodstone Tower, dude? Dude, it is, dudes. Dudes, he's got a new Bloodstone Tower, dudes. Dude, that tiger striping on it's cool, dude. Yeah, I know. That's why I got it. And there's a good price. Peace and long life, my friends.